Welcome to Married at First Sight, episode 5 and 6 review. First of all, I want to apologize if you hear any background noise on this video. So, I'll be just saying some of the reviews. I'll be quite brief on these because I want to just try and look beyond the surface and the edits on the Married at First Sight and just try to go into insights on each of the couple. So we'll start on Mela and Gil. Mela and Gil, I think Mela likes Gil a lot. Mela has a traditional approach towards friendship, as saying, don't give it too soon and don't lose it too soon. And with Gil being somebody that has not had any serious relationship for the past 6 years, she doesn't want to just be another fling to him. So I think Mela likes Gil, but wants to make sure that he is not just attracted to her but devoted to her in the relationship. Okay, Gil I think tries to respect his wife. I know some people were like Gil was rude about Mela when during the pool party when he was talking about Mela not being at the pool, throwing tantrums, and he treating her like a child. I think Gil was just trying to make light of the situation. You know, when he said, "Oh, we haven't kissed," the other couples looked at him with almost a look of pity, but he was able to no, it's not really such a big deal. So I think Gil is a man that built his house. There's a verse in the Bible that says that a foolish woman tears a house down, a wise woman builds it up. It can be the same for a man. So I think Gil just tries to, make light of the diva nature of his wife, whatever diva means. And I believe that Mela is trying to ensure that this marriage works, but she just enjoys being able to do some lazy stuff, and she's careless at times with the way she uses her words. Like when she said she will not walk the dog, and the way she spoke about adoption. And I really wish Mela would be gracious to people, you know. Like, I think she's a nice person. I still think she's a nice person. But, like, for example, where Gil brought ice cream to her and she was like, "Is it vegan?" I mean, she didn't even tell the waiter or server, "Thank you." I've noticed such things about Mela. I mean, when you like in the plane ride, she didn't even tell the pilot thank you. All those kind of, you know, courtesy. She doesn't show it, and that is actually what's the word, Rashid or something. What's that word? If you want to behave classy, you want to behave like you are not poor, then you should be able to show courtesy to people, every person. You should be able to respect them. It is good manner. It is well brought up manner. It is rich culture for you to appreciate people, whoever they are. So I hope she changes that behavior. And then some people are complaining about Mela using just one pajamas. She changed them. I hope you saw that. Okay, so future troubles I think would be that Gil may just you know what, your nines is not so special for you to be this rude about things, to be so careless and so unfeeling towards people, like her not being nice to people of service, her not being nice about adoption, about walking a dog. If you don't want to do it, there's a way you can say, like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I really don't want to do it. I feel so lazy about it. Can you please do it? I'm afraid of dogs. I get allergies from, something." You say it in a nice, "No, I don't work dogs. I pay people to work dogs," it's not nice. But as I said, I respect everybody in this experiment because I don't think it is easy for anybody to get a camera and have their life portrayed at that. Okay, let's move to the next people, Ryan and Brett. So Ryan looks more relaxed, and the two of them appear to be growing more respect for each other. And then I was really, really moved. I watched it multiple and multiple times. The scene at the hammock where they rhymed in their words. So Ryan says he's less concerned about their political difference. Brett is kind of concerned about it, especially about racial injustice and stuff like that. But Ryan says he's really not so concerned about it. So for future challenges, I think Ryan may be more content with taking time to fall in love with Brett than Brett is with the idea of taking time to fall in love with Ryan. I think Brett will get there very soon and she will be frustrated at the pace that Ryan is using to get to that point as well. So that's what I think will be their future challenge. Then for Yosei and Rachel, they are very touchy feeling, very lovey dovey. Jose appears to be accommodating rather than confronting and discussing anything he doesn't like so far about Rachel. And I don't know how sustainable that will be. So I see Rachel behaving like that, her so called best friend, kind of like throwing out unnecessary description about herself. I mean, not unpleasant description about herself, cluttering and stuff like that. So there was a discussion about finance, and some people were saying, "Oh, they said that we are going to have a joint account." That was not what I heard. I heard they just say they will have their, they can have their separate account, but they should have a joint account, which was actually first suggested by Rachel, a joint account for bill. And since she had said that she had problem with budgeting, I think Ose wanted a situation where she will not be lacking fund or she will not run out of cash. So he intends to put more money than is needed into the joint account so that if she runs out of cash, she can always go there to collect it. But he didn't say it like that. But that was what I got from it. And if Rachel doesn't like to be given money, she doesn't need to take the money. So you put your 50% for the bill, I put my 50% for the bill. For example, if Rachel 50% for bill can only pay for a one bedroom, you don't expect Jose to not stay in a one bedroom because that is what Rachel can pay for. So Rachel has to be very reasonable with her demands and her complaints. So if you say because a man can afford a bigger house and you cannot afford a bigger house, then you are uncomfortable with that. I think that is a problem for you. I mean, I don't understand this thing. That women say, "Oh, I don't want you to pay me or whatever." See, I'm a woman. As long as we are giving birth to these children, we deserve some extra compensation, and I'm taking it without feeling bad or guilty about it. That is just it. So I don't see why Rachel is in a mood about that. If you don't want the cash, leave it there in the joint account. You put your 50%, it pays the bill. That is it. I think there can be better compromise than making an issue out of it. So I think Jose compensates for whatever he lacks in physical looks or whatever by providing. I think it gives him a feeling of masculinity to be needed, to be able to provide. And I've really don't Jose really looked hurt when Rachel said that she cheated in a past relationship. Said it was in her teenage years. Well, cheating has more than one face to look at it. So I don't know what happened there. I cannot say. For future challenges, as I said, I don't know how long Jose will be able to accommodate rather than confront Rachel's the things he does. He's not comfortable with about Rachel, and I don't understand why Rachel was so demanding and confronting about their time for them to consummate their marriage. I mean, the all the couples that were there on that table, none of them had consummated their marriage. So I don't know why she was giving time. If we then compliment it, we may do this, we did that. See, Jose is trying to build a connection before a physical because I think he doesn't want their marriage to be based on what the physical attraction provides or the physical part of it. He also wants it to be an emotional binding stuff. Life is more than sex. So Bao and Johnny, Bao is a very nice person, and she's also a very take kind of person. I'm very sorry, but I'm going to say that I'm not happy with I'm not when I say I'm not happy, no, I'm not happy with the way the relationship between Bao and Johnny is going. It has been very, very sad to watch. So Bao, I noticed it from that first time. I wanted to notice to said only that, oh, well, I noticed that Bao sleeps with her wristwatch. I found that very odd. And I was like, I don't think anybody will bathe in the evening and carry their wristwatch and put it on the wrist. So I was thinking, I don't think Bao bathes in the evening. And it happens to be like that. I didn't want to say it, but obviously she has confirmed it. She doesn't bathe in the evening. She's complains too much. I mean, if you don't snore and you sleep with somebody that snores, it takes sleep from you. It make you wake up cranky and stuff like that. The least the person that snores can do is try to, compensate. Can make you coffee in the morning, can, appreciate you, can, if there's anything they can do to make themselves snore less, they will do it. But that is not Bao. Bao is like, you go to another bed. Let the pillow, division below be there. She is just she's not gracious about what Johnny is going through. You are with somebody whose primary love language is physical touch, and you are saying, oh, I think you should go to another bed. So Bao what is somebody that, to me, she comes into the marriage, she wants the man to take what she has to give and to give what she wants. So it's a very selfish something. I love Bao. I think she's a nice person, but so nice people are meant to be your friends, not your lovers. So some people say Bao may be suffering for depression. If she suffers for depression, it is not Johnny's responsibility to suffer it. I mean, you can't say somebody loves to steal and then they come to your house, they steal everything and say, oh, so feel sorry for that person, he loves to steal. Or somebody is a serial killer and then they kill somebody, say, oh, just feel sorry for that person, is a serial killer. That is not how it is. So she's not meeting halfway. From what I see, she's not meeting Johnny halfway. It is very sad to watch. So I want them to work out, but I think that she making Johnny suffer sleepless night, and then Johnny wakes up in the morning to hear her grumbling, murmuring about the fact that Johnny is affected by it. What does she want him to do? To lie? I think she can learn a bit of graciousness from Brett. Even when Ryan was like cranky, when Brett was so hilarious, hysteric on the plane, according to what they said, Brett was gracious, thanking him for accommodating her. You know, she could learn something from that. Even Mela, with all her whatever, she did some compromise for Gil to go on that plane ride. So that's it. So I think that for the future, we see that Johnny is moving to his own place. I don't think Bao will move with him because Bao wants to be in control of the environment. She's already doing it in the honeymoon. Go to another bed, have a pillow between us, blah blah blah. So I think she won't want to give up that control by going to Johnny's place. So I think that the marriage may not work after all. Truly, sorry. Makela is recovering fast. Makela is in Houston, and they are to reunite next week episode. For the future, well, I don't care about the angry hurricane edits on Makela. I'm not impressed by it. I'm not moved by it, and I am not entertained by it. They tried that on page, but then she was good to be more than gracious and avoided every of such kind of manipulation, even when they even tried it in reunion and all that. So that's that. I think I've covered all the couple for now. Thank you all for listening. I really appreciate you. So I'll do some predictions so far. I'll be updating my prediction on decision days and stuff like that. So prediction, Bao and Johnny. I think Bao want to stay in the marriage because she's getting what she wants. Johnny want to leave the marriage because he's not getting what he wants. And Bao is not making compromise. If she will be ready to make some compromise, I mean, to stop the self-pitying she's doing, I think the marriage can work. For Rachel and Jose, I think Jose will want to stay in the marriage. I don't know about Rachel. I don't know how long it will be before he will blow his lead. He's trying to make Rachel stay, not go. I don't know how sustainable that is. So for decision day, I think they will stay. I think they'll stay. Except Rachel does something really crazy. I think she's going to be a drama. Yeah. So for Makela and Zach, I believe they will stay and I believe they are still together. For Ryan and Brett, I believe that Ryan will want to stay. I don't know about Brett, whether their political difference and things like that may make her want to reconsider. So that is it for this Eddie. Thank you all for staying. Wish you, I hope you come back and you're the best. Have a wonderful day. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. And I hope you're okay. Thank you.